Good day, everyone. This is Onion. It's March 2nd, 12 o'clock. It's lunchtime. I've been trading SOS today with some really good spreads, but it's starting to slow down. So I took a break and started studying the fundamentals and looking at all these allegations and everything Hindenburg was saying. So I put everything together. I got institutional buying and selling their activities since since the spike, and I also I have the press releases, Morningstar report, and also some other fundamentals. Okay, so we'll just go over a few fundamentals and stuff for SOS here. I'm going to show you the Morningstar quant report, and I'm also going to go over that press release that they sent out yesterday. But just a few things here. I like this positive earnings per share. That's good. But they're trading their P/E ratio is a little bit too high. I'm going to show you what I mean here. If we just go to the to the fundamentals here. Now this is a fundamental chart comparison to the industry. So at SOS is on this side, industry average is on this side. So as you can see, they have positive earnings. Industry average though does as well, and they're far off the average. They're same with the book value is pretty far off, and the cash flow is very far off of the industry average. So it's a smaller company, so that really doesn't surprise me there. But you can see these multiples that they're trading at. It's very high compared to the industry average. So it is fundamentally overvalued at the moment. Gross margin 27%, which is good, but industry average is over 40. Operating margin -50, and profit margin they're actually positive where the industry is in the negative. So they're ahead there. Return on assets, return on investment, they're both positive. And let's just go down here. Yeah, we see here at the market cap, it's extremely overvalued. And I know we're supposed to be looking forward thinking and everything else, but I believe this is way too high of a multiple. Even saying that, the industry average is like 45 billion more than this company here. So the same with the revenue. It's SOS at 30 million. Industry average is 17 billion. So it's a really big difference here. I'm not going to go over the charts and technical insight. I did that yesterday, and I still believe. I said this morning, pre-market, I believe in a downward trend, and it's definitely going down. It was a nice day trade though. This has become a very nice day trading stock, but I still believe, I strongly believe that this is going to be in a downward trend for the next little while until the company comes out and defends itself against all these allegations. So here is the Morningstar quant computer valuation here, and as you can see, they have a fair value of $7.25. So it is pretty much it's got 3-star rating right now because it's right on basically right on the fair value rating that Morningstar is giving it. So here's the short selling and institutional activity. I already did. I went through the short volume this morning on the previous video I did, but so I'll just go over quickly here. But as you can see, every day more and more shares are being shorted. But again, the volume's going up as well. So it's to be expected. It's about 30% short volume ratio, which is average on a spikes like this. This morning, if you wanted to borrow, I don't have the updated percentage rate, but this morning, if you wanted to borrow around market open, it was $37, or sorry, 37.36% interest rate, and they had 3.4 million shares available to sell short. Here are the institutional activity and holdings. I think we can all agree that the spike and all the action started in around February 9, 10. And you can see here, everything in red is a closed position. Like if it's a red line all the way across, they had holdings and they just closed out. So there have been quite a few that closed out, and some significant amount of shares, they sold. But again, they get 100, 200% profit. Like anyone's going to do that, right? So anything in white here, there was one. No, that was a reduction. There was one addition. In 8,000% addition, they went from 3 shares to 243 shares, and where was the other one? And Morgan Stanley actually increased by 55%. They went from 1,300 shares to 2,000, just over 2,000 shares that they own in here. Now, the institutional owners is very small. 14 owners in total as of this morning. Institutional shares there's 45,420. Ownership percentage is 0.16%, and the institutional value is $64,000. All right, so now I've been looking up all these allegations that Hindenburg was saying against the company, throughout the weekend and all on social media and that. And it was, they were pretty serious allegations. And the company came out Monday, and they sent this press release here saying it's misleading, short, and distort, and everything else, which was smart because if anyone has dealt with a company before that Hindenburg has, like kind of focused on and targeted, they can really destroy a company. They are very, very good at what they do. It's not that I agree with what they do, but they are very good at what they do. And so to see this news release from the company yesterday was very good news, and I believe the share price and momentum showed that yesterday. But now my question is where's the picture? One of the major allegations that they were saying is there's no head office, there's no company, it doesn't exist. And they took a picture of a hotel. My question is how come, why couldn't any employee, anybody from SOS take a picture of their head office and plaster it all over social media, or even make a news release and say, look, we have something here. So that right there does not look good to me. And maybe like this is, it's March 2nd at 11:44, so maybe something has come out, this morning that I haven't seen or anything. But I would think that would have been one of the very first things that they wanted to clear up, right? To make sure that there is a building, because that's the biggest question on anybody's mind. Like, is this a company, right? These are ADR shares, so really, you have to be careful with this stuff, right? Especially with Chinese companies. So a little bit more research has to go in here, but we really need some guidance from the company here. It's not looking good if they're waiting this long to actually prove that these are just misleading allegations. So overall, SOS is a wonderful day trade. As a long-term investment, I'm still not sure about it. ADRs are extremely risky. You have to be careful, right? So, especially with Hindenburg attacking it now, I think you could, if you wanted to hold long-term, I think you could get this a much, much cheaper. But for the time being, definitely this could be a day trade, every day for the next few weeks, the amount of volume and with the share float being so small. So hope this video helped. I'll be doing these every so often just to keep you updated. So good luck to everyone and have a wonderful day.